Hiawatha High School here, located in Kirkland, Illinois. I heard it's beautiful up here this time of year, Kurt, and they weren't lying.
No, it is very nice facilities they got here. I'd never been to the football field. Traveled to Kirkland a few times when I was coaching up at the Lemoyne, Ohio Co-op in the Little 10 Conference for volleyball and basketball, but I'd never seen the football field. Nice little facility they got back here. Nice little press box, crow's nest we're in on the home side here. So,
yeah, late start, a little past your bedtime here, Kurt. I was a little concerned.
We're a little worried about hearing snoring on the broadcast tonight, but I'm going to try to stay awake. I got some caffeine pumped in me. I'm ready to go.
Yep, but tonight's game 9. We're already in week 9, Kurt. Hard to believe it. The big night is tomorrow night. The playoff pairings are announced tomorrow afternoon. I believe the 8-man pairings come out sometime tomorrow afternoon and maybe released 5:30, 6 o'clock. I know the 11-man pairings, I believe, are 8 o'clock when the I8FA does that. I'll be on the playoff show at WCCI tomorrow night. I believe we're going on air around 7 o'clock tomorrow night, so you can get all your playoff coverage right there. But, yeah, week 9 is upon us. Missiles come in, the record of 7-1 on the year. Kirkland Hiawatha coming in at 2-6. So they're just looking to close out the season with a win here. Week 1, Milledgeville won 80-8 over AFC. Or we'll just go last week's scores. Last week, Milledgeville defeated River Ridge by a score of 80-36, and Kirkland Hiawatha fell to Alden Hebron by a score of 38-6. So final home game, senior night here for the Hawks. I didn't even look at their roster. How many seniors they got on there, Kurt?
They got four 12th graders.
So 4 seniors here tonight. They would be Thomas Butler, Ralph Dyson, Braden Ross, and Riley Sipe. Oh, there's another one down there.
Yeah, missed one at the bottom. Sorry.
Mike Briowski.
Yeah.
77, 5'8", 240-pound senior there. So the last one's for Coach McPete and the Hiawatha Hawks. So I said playoffs not in the cards. I believe they were a playoff team last year, but not in the cards this year. Last year's matchup, these teams met in 2023 last year at Milledgeville, with Missiles getting the win 74-34 over Kirkland Hiawatha. Other 8-man games here tonight. Alden Hebron at AFC. Alden Hebron needs a win in that one, Kurt, to clinch.
At 4-4. They're fighting for their playoff lives.
Yep, there looks to be them and Orangeville
there were
vying
2
for
teams
that.
To say
them and Orangeville.
But
here's the trick. The thing there. Alden Hebron 4-4 playing 0-8 AFC. Orangeville 4-4 playing 8-0 Polo.
Yeah.
A slight difference in competition.
Somebody's got an edge there, a little bit.
Then Rockford Christian Life at River Ridge. West Carroll, this is a big one tonight, especially playoff seedings. One of these could be the Milledgeville opponent next week. Sounds like possible the loser of that game we'll see in round 1. But West Carroll 6-2 at South Beloit 6-2. Last check of a score was 14-14 that I seen in that one. Like I said, with us starting at 8 o'clock, most of these other games are
some of them going to be wrapping up here almost by the time we get started here.
Most of them are usually over by the time we're at halftime anyway.
But usually the way it's been tracking.
Other one, Ridgewood 7-1 at West Central, 6-2. 0-8 Galva at Flanagan Cornell Woodland, 5-3. Peoria Heights 2-6 at Scioto West Prairie, 2-6. And then we have Oblong at Unity Christian, a game that you don't think means much, but it really does. It has a lot to do with playoff points and seedings. That's an important one there. 2-6 Oblong at Unity Christian, 1-7. Then there's a whole slew of games tomorrow. Don't always love that the Saturday. That makes the playoff pairings
come in a little bit slower probably, but
yep. Polo at Orangeville, Blue Ridge 2-6 at Martinsville, 7-1. St. Anne at South Fork, 5-3. Milford System Park at Pawnee, 8-0. Bushnell-Prairie City 3-5 at Amboy, 7-1. Champaign St. Thomas More 6-2 at Palestine, and then Danville Schlarman 0-8 at Metro East. And NUIC games here tonight. Got 0-8 Dakota at EPC, 6-2. Forreston 2-6 at Lee Wynn, 8-0. Morrison, the Battle of the Wooden Shoe. Morrison 3-5 at Fulton, 3-5. We got boots on the ground there, Kurt. We got boots on the ground for that one.
We've got a man on the ground there. Maybe Dykstra can provide us with an update on how that game's going.
He did already. 14-0 Fulton, the end of the first. So appreciate that, Ryan. Other games, Galena, big one here. Playoff. Both teams should be in the playoffs. 6 wins gets that automatic qualifying, though, and you're not sweating it out tomorrow night. Galena 5-3 at our good buddy Sean Downey's Blackhawks, 5-3, and last update was there 14-0 Stockton in that one as well. And then a good non-conference game,
Dupec going out, and I love when teams go out and test themselves. Dupec 7-1 going to 8-0 Seneca.
So we'll check the NUIC scoreboard. Oh, Dykstra 21-7 Fulton at the half. We'll go to the other scores here.
That Stockton-Galena game last year, Stockton sat in that game and needed a win to make the playoffs, and Galena played spoiler. Both of them sitting with chances, or already kind of playoff eligible for the most part. But Stockton maybe with a little revenge on their mind, coming out strong in that game.
Well, 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Stockton 18, Galena 0. So the Blackhawks looking strong, but and I think they jumped out to a lead in that game as well.
They did. You never know. Stockton had a lead earlier this year, I think since against Galena going late into the third quarter. So,
and we'll go over the starting lineups here. I didn't pay attention. Did you see any coin toss action down there, Kurt?
It happened. I was looking through the roster and I missed it. So,
starting lineups here, and both of these teams we did a few extra starters. They fluctuate who's starting, who's not starting.
Yep.
Well, the ones that see a lot of action here tonight, offensively for the Hawks, Aiden Cooper, a 6'1", 180-pound junior. Running backs are Thomas Butler, a senior, and Isaac Ramakong, a 5'7", 135-pound junior. Would you agree with that pronunciation?
Yeah, that sounded perfect.
Tight ends are Colby Wild, a 6', 160-pound freshman, and Jaden Gray, a 6', 180-pound sophomore. The line is Braden Ross, 5'10", 190-pound senior. Mike Borowski, a 5'8", 240-pound senior. Wasn't he in the Monsters film?
Monsters Inc. movie? Mike Wazowski.
And that might be his name.
Yeah.
And Riley Sight, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. The guard, another running back that sees time, is Timothy Pruitt, a 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. Defensively, defensive ends are Timothy Naperkowski and Aiden Cooper. Defensive tackles, Camden Rasmus and Braden Ross. Linebacker is Thomas Butler, Michael Hobson. Cornerbacks, Timothy Pruitt and Isaac Ramakong. And linebacker, Riley Sight. Head coach by Kenny McPeak, assisted by Matthew Montavon, Miguel Del Valle, and Chris Thompson. Now for the Missiles offensively, quarterback Kyson Francis, a 5'10", 155-pound freshman. We've got running backs Spencer Nye and Micah Tom Smith. Tight ends Connor Johnson, Carter Livingood. Guards Caleb Sarber and Dalton Adamek. Center Jackson Sidmore. Tight end Evan Shank. Another guy that will see a lot of playing time tonight, Jaden Promenschinkel, and a running back as well. So with that, we'll get the defensive starters here. Once we cut away, we're going to cut away for the national anthem. We'll be back for the rest of the starting lineups and the kickoff between the Missiles and the Hawks right here on the Missiles Sports Network.
Tonight by your very own Hiawatha Hawks marching band.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School here. Unique setup here. Nice setup. We got plenty of space here in the booth,
plenty
which
of
is
room.
Always the case.
We've been closer.
So, but yeah, great setup here. We get two of our booths. We've kind of overtaken the booth up here, the press box. But
we've taken over 2/3 of the press box tonight with our setup. But we appreciate Kirkland for letting us do it.
Yes, Sarah from Kirkland had a very nice itinerary. I'm all about being planned and prepared.
Very well organized.
Yeah, so
what was going on tonight, gave us some info about halftime, where to park the buses. So,
yes, I'm all about that. And figure out the rest of the Missiles defense here, or on starters tonight. Defensive line is Living Good and Adamic. Linebackers Mike and Tom Smith, Caleb Sarber, Spencer Nye, Connor Johnson. Cornerbacks Benny Mickelson, Evan Schenk, and also on the defensive line Jackson Sidmore. Head coach Jason Roble, assisted by Brad Grenoble, Austin Caravia, Cal Engelkins, Cameron Dautine, Ryan Kendall, and Cody Druce. The Hawks set to tow it up here. Missiles get the ball first here, Kurt.
Yeah, we're going to get a good look at the Missiles offense right here from the start. Mike and Tom Smith and Connor Johnson back to return for the Missiles.
So opening kickoff, and we're underway here. Late start here at Kirkland due to the official shortage. Spencer Nye on the return from the 35, gets it up to the 40. Tackled up there by Henry Marbut.
Yeah, we were very pleasantly surprised, not surprised, but just glad to see that the officials were here on time. This game starting more or less on time.
Heard they maybe had a JV Nick 10 game or something that they did first. Some of them. Maybe
some of them. That sounds like maybe a crew kind of put together here, but good to see these boys out here.
So 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 40. Francis out of the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Spencer 9 next to him. Tom Smith in motion. Handoff to Nye. No gain, maybe one. No gain. One officials has 1 yard gain.
Maybe a gain about a half yard there for Spencer Nye. Tackled by a host of Hawks on that play, making it 2nd and 9 for the Missiles.
Francis receives a play call, goes to the huddle. First possession for the Missiles.
Slight confusion coming out of the huddle here for the Missiles.
Francis, shotgun formation. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Nye off to his right. Takes a snap. Drops back. Diving catch by Micah Tom Smith for a gain of 15.
Micah Tom Smith hauls that in there at the 45-yard line. 1st down Missiles.
1st and 10. Ball's placed at the Hawks' 45-yard line.
1st and 10 Missiles. Ball on the Hawks 45. Francis, shotgun formation. 2 out to the left. Tom Smith in motion. Jet pass to Tom Smith. Shovel pass. 40. Gain about 7.
Tom Smith on the
Micah again brought down by number 21, 30, and 11 for the Hawks. Bringing up about 2nd down, 4 yards here for the Missiles.
That's your favorite pass there, Kurt.
Love the shovel pass.
Second and 7 for the Missiles.
Jaden Promschenkel enter the game for the Missiles.
Shotgun formation for Francis. 2 to the left. Tom Smith in motion.
Fake jet.
Looking for Evan. Ball overthrown.
Covered well there by the Hawks.
Pass and 10 for number 10. Evan Schneck. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3 for the Missiles. 9:46 remaining in the 1st quarter.
3rd and 3. All right, I got to break character. My brother already asked me what's going on. We're just messing with you guys back at home. See, go strictly monotone.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Someone finally asked what's going on. 3rd and 3 for the Missiles. Francis shotgun formation. Promenschinkel to his left. 2 to the left. Be a pitch out to Jaden. Jaden gets a block from Livingood. Cuts back. Going to have the first down.
Spin move there by Jaden.
Going to get about 5 on the play, maybe 4.
Nice job there by Jaden, letting his blocker get out there, then making a cut based off of his blocker to cut inside, then a nice little spin move to ensure he got the first down on that one.
Man, that was brutal, Kurt. That was the longest.
Yeah, that was
2 minutes of my life.
Longest time I've ever spent. I almost broke at one point listening to Kyle talk. My wife's asking why we're talking like this.
Mike said he about turned it off. Well, 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks. 32-yard line. Promenschinkel next to Francis. Shank and Tom Smith to the left. See, just sending in a fun fact for us here. Francis is going to be a quarterback keeper. Makes a nice cut.
We might have had a kettle of Hawks on that play. Take them down, though.
Let's appreciate that, Jess Roble. Evidently, Bluey, they turned off Bluey, which I'm not sure I would do to listen to us. But gain of 5 there for Francis on the carry.
I don't know, am I allowed to say what Jess just said we sounded like? I don't know if I'm allowed to. What are our YouTube rights? I don't know. Anybody that's ever watched SNL, if you've seen the Sweaty Balls sketch, Jess thought that's what we were talking about. My wife said it was a topic of discussion in their group chat about what was going on. So mission success, I would say.
2nd and 5. Francis drops back, gets a little
screen pass out there
to Johnson. Johnson's off to the races.
Room.
Into the 10, and he's going to take it to the end zone. Connor Johnson goes 28 yards for the Missile. Touchdown on a nice pass there thrown over the middle from Francis.
Yeah, well-designed play there by the Missiles. Blocking did what it needed to do. Just a
middle screen there.
Middle screen. Bubble type screen there to our wide receiver under our tight end on the outside, Connor Johnson. Some nifty moves there upfield to get into the end zone.
This is a 2-point try. Francis, shotgun formation, Nye and Tom Smith beside him. Double tight end set. This will jump on early here. Gonna hand it to Tom Smith off the right side. He dives. Oh, ball comes out.
Ball.
Still loose. No, I'm
whistle.
not sure why nobody's picking it up, but Tom Smith, somebody put a helmet right on the ball there as Tom Smith was lunging for the goal line, but 2-point conversion, no good. 8:19 here to go in this opening quarter. Milledgeville 6, Kirkland 0. We'll be back after the short timeout.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. Missiles strike on their first possession. Kurt, 28 yards. Francis to Johnson.
Nice little drive there by the Missiles. Nice to keep the ball on the ground there for a couple plays. We took our deep shot there once, and then a nice little screen there by the Missiles. I did get confirmation that since we are on after 8 o'clock, it was okay to say Sweaty Ball is online.
Yes, we're good.
Well, I do think that is just a baked good.
Yes. 22-14, West Kerr leads. Spencer Nye to kick. This usually means a squib or an onside kick here.
Yeah, teeing it up.
And nicely covered there by 23, Hunter Ziegler for the Hawks. They'll have good field position on their first time. Kurt, as we're walking around here, nobody got here till, what, 7:40 it seemed like?
I wasn't sure there was going to be anybody here. But they've started the roll in. Our sideline even maybe more people than I thought.
First and
Yep, a
10.
few scattered across there, which I don't blame them for sitting at home and listening to us. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that first couple minutes was great.
First and 10 for the Hawks here. I believe it's Cooper underneath center there. Double tight end set, 2 backs in the backfield. Cooper, go. Near fumble, then ball's
Ball
loose.
on the ground, but able to pick it up there.
Yep, number 11, Thomas Butler on the recovery, but going to be a loss of about
Covered up
5.
by number 11, Tommy Butler, loss on the play.
Yeah.
Second down and 15.
Not a great start there for the Hawks, but
Yep, Kurt, we're scouting the concession stand area, see what was going on there, and you said they were grilling with charcoal. So
Yeah.
I said it's not their first rodeo.
bold move, Cotton, but it worked.
Yeah, not their first rodeo if they're
Yeah.
doing it with charcoal. So.
No.
And it turned out well. Like I said, if they're using charcoal, the guy probably knows what he's doing. Second and 15 here for the Hawks. Cooper out of the shotgun.
Charcoal grill, usually a better experience, just don't have the patience for it personally.
Cooper going to throw it out to Butler. His pass complete to Nye, but he's tackled immediately by Nye after a gain of about 5.
Carter Livingood coming in on that play like a bull out of the gate at a rodeo as well.
And 11.
Give him a gain of 4. Third and 11 for the Hawks. So, yeah, I know my wife tuned in as well. Let us know if you're listening, wherever you are tonight. Chad Selman did say he thought that was the best broadcast we'd had so far this year.
Well, that's why he's one of the top 5
Yeah,
electricians
I've got
in the
some
Milledgeville
news.
area.
He turned down a job this week. He might have fallen out of the top 5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my wife was not real happy with him, to be honest with you. Cooper under center, double tight end set, going to drop back to pass in. There's one of the Bash brothers. Ball's
floor.
loose, but 23, I believe, falls, or 33 falls on it. Livingood was in there, and Cooper lost the ball before he even got hit.
Yeah. Isaac Ramakong there able to fall on that ball. That's twice now that the ball has been on the floor for the Hawks. Carter Livingood pretty much getting there at will
So
right now.
Another loss of 5, about 4th and 16. So I'm guessing we'll see the punt unit out here. Looks like number 30. Timothy Pruitt back to punt. Tom Smith back to receive it. They kick it straight down the field. I've sensed he could return this, Kurt.
He's
Gonna
maybe
get a
have
shot, but
he's
it's
gonna
awful
get a
short, yeah.
Short. He's going to let it bounce. He did touch it. Are they going to say he touched it?
I don't think I'm not sure. He didn't act like he did.
Say-
The ref's saying no.
You would
Ref
imagine
is
that
not,
if
he
Micah
wait,
had touched that, he would have been a little more active getting on the ball. I don't know if he was trying to deke the player into thinking he did, but it's going to be a
That's
Milledgeville ball
a
here.
little too dangerous than what he did there. If you're not going to catch it, just
Yeah.
get well out of the way.
They'll make it first and 10.
Thought Micah almost had that punt wrapped up to him like a Christmas gift coming right to him there, but
just
fell a little short of him, couldn't quite get up in and grab it.
So first and 10 here for Francis and the Missiles. 2 to the right, 9 in the backfield next to him. Johnson goes in motion. Going to hand it to Nye off the left side. Got Johnson leading the way. Going to make a cut back and gain about 5, maybe 6.
Center Nye on that carry. 8-5 makes it second and 5.
Nice little toss to the outside to Spencer Nye. Might have cut up a little too early, but still able to get 5-6 yards gain
Yep,
there.
we'll give him 6 on the carry. So second down and a long 4, short 5. However, if you're a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah. The talk of the potential return of Micah Tom Smith there reminds me a good Christmas present potentially for somebody here at the Hawks. They're giving away $10,000 if there's a return touchdown tonight. Almost bought a ticket and then went and had a conversation with Coach Roble about just maybe letting them return one tonight.
Francis,
Ooh, tried
oh,
that.
pick
That's
6.
picked off.
That's going to be
gonna
picked
back.
off by number 30 in return for a Hawk touchdown.
Yeah.
Tom Smith kind of gave up on that ball.
Yeah,
That wasn't real accurate. It was thrown off the mark, but he didn't help his quarterback out much there.
Right into the waiting arms there of Timothy Pruitt with the pick 6 return here to tie this game up.
So 5:08 to go. Pruitt, about a 30-yard pick 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Micah Tom Smith kind of held up there. It could have looked like he maybe could have at least got in and knocked that ball down. Way too inside there. Not a well-thrown ball there by Kyson. Kid that we've kind of rarely seen for a freshman.
Just his second interception of the year.
Throw too many bad balls, but a little off target there.
Might have been. I don't know if his hands were warm. Could have been a little sweaty.
Yeah.
It's a 2-point try here. It's a little chilly tonight.
It is a little chilly, yeah. You wouldn't think you'd be sweating too much, but.
Cooper, 2-point try here for the Hawks to take the lead. Cooper throws it to the big tight end.
Big target there.
Knocked down there by Johnson.
Nice play by Johnson in the end zone on that 2-point conversion.
2-point try, no good. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network. We're tied up at 6. Welcome back here. Kickoff goes. This is going to go out of bounds. It is not.
Bounds.
And
Johnson.
Johnson.
On the floor.
Loose ball. I think Johnson did recover. That was not a thing of beauty there by the Missile special teams. So.
Kind of some close to special team issues here for the Missiles tonight. Some ball handling issues on both sides of the ball.
Clean things up here a little bit. Kyle Hacker, appreciate you listening. He said that was hilarious, but thank you for breaking characters. Appreciate you listening, Hacker. Jim Black tuning in from Indiana. Got Josh Nye from Door County, Wisconsin. Wow. So all over.
My parents are listening up tonight in Minnesota, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Promenschinkel, a hard run right up the middle, gain about 9. Tackled in there by Cooper.
Parents are going to check out Augustana University football game tomorrow night. 2 of my nephews play there.
Joe Letty tuned in as well. I might need a nap tomorrow, Joe. You got that right. Late night here. Nye on the carry, up the middle. Missiles are getting chunk plays, what they want on the ground here.
Dragging them.
Spencer Nye going to have.
Yeah, Missiles had success with that screen and a couple of pass plays there on that first drive, but maybe just keep it on the ground here.
Gain of 8. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 43-yard line.
Couple nice things we've noticed about the Hawks facility and grounds here. Very nice, but one of the nicest things we've seen that we think our stick crew needs is their pink hoodies that they all have and labeled what job they have.
Yes, stick 1, stick 2. Yes. Promenschinkel running hard again off the left side. Gain of about 7 more for Jaden.
Yeah, I like that Jaden just goes. Jaden's got a motor, and
he's got 1 speed.
Yeah. Energizer bunny, but even faster.
2nd and 3 here for the Missiles. Ball right at midfield here. Yeah, beautiful field. Got the Hawk painted on there. Hawks in the end zone. So great setup here at Kirkland Hiawatha. Francis under center, going to hand it to Promenschinkel. Promenschinkel makes 1 cut right up the middle again. He's going to have another nice gain of about 10 more.
Yeah, we found some success here on the ground, and loving the prospects of what Jaden brings to some versatility to our offense heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, let somebody else move to another position as well.
Yeah.
Run the ball, and run the ball some more. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks' 40-yard line. Francis going to drop back to pass. And he's got Shank, but he overshot him again. That's twice he's had Evan open.
Say Evan's been open both times he's been in the game running routes. Tyson's just missed him both times. Overshooting him a little bit. Yep. That ball, I think you just kind of have to put on Evan. He's open enough. Just put it on him.
Put a little more air under it.
Yep.
But yeah, Kyson uncharacteristically off the mark here early in this one. 3 for 6.
Evan never quite got back to the huddle. I don't know. The officials held him up for something quick. Looks like we got him the play, though, so that's good.
Helps if everyone knows the play.
Yeah.
So for 2nd down and 10 for the Missiles. Francis under center, I formation behind him. Nye in Promenschinkel. Going to be a pitch out to the right side, but Promenschinkel didn't get the
again.
pitch. Ball loose.
I think the Hawks are going to have this one.
I think Francis got it back.
Did he get it back in there?
Francis dove back in there.
Coming back. Nice job by Francis. Get on that ball again. Clean up, though. Missiles got to clean up here.
They'll make a 3rd down and 20.
So going to be 3rd and long now.
Too many mistakes here early for the Missiles.
Something you can't do next week.
No. Yeah, these are mistakes that in the playoffs, you know, could end up being pretty fatal.
22-14 West Carroll still on top of South Beloit. But yeah, 3rd and 20 now. Ball right at midfield here once again. I'm running it. You got 2 plays to get 20 yards here. I'm running on this one.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Missiles will.
No.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. They now go shotgun formation. Francis all by himself back there. Takes a snap. Just going to be a quarterback draw off the middle. He's got room. Francis across the 40, 35, 30. Got another block downfield. Down to the 25-yard line. Great play call there.
Good play call
by Coach Grenoble. We'll give him his due. That was a perfect time for that quarterback draw.
Yeah, spread him out, run it right up the middle. 25. Nice hard running there by Kyson, too.
20 yards on it. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks' 25-yard line. 2:19 to go in this first quarter. We're tied up at 6. Francis, I formation. Behind him. He's under center. There's the pitch to Promenschinkel.
That time we got it.
Blockers out in front, and Promenschinkel's going to take it to the end zone, I believe. 1 man to miss, and he falls into the end zone. Missile touchdown. Promenschinkel goes 25 yards. That was beautiful blocking out front there.
Beautiful blocking to say. I hope our camera caught that. That was beautiful lead blocking up front. Jaden did some work there at the end, but, boy, that's got to be a nice sight to see for a young kid getting that pitch and seeing nothing but white jerseys out in front of him. Good blocking up front. Nice design. Play call there. Good job, Missiles.
Going to be a 2-point try.
The other way.
Pitch to the left. Jaden going to get right to the goal line, but I don't think he got in.
I don't think he got in. He was met. Yep, they're going to give it to him now. Oh. He's got his hands up. He's saying in.
2-point conversion, good. Yeah, some confusion. 2-point try is good by Jaden. Met him right at the goal line, but evidently the ball got across.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he got the ball across. Little, maybe just some discussion there, then making the call to make sure it was in. But
so 2-point good. 2:04 to go in this opening quarter. Milledgeville 14, Kirkland 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network. Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. Running the sideline camera tonight is Brooks Wilkinson. He's usually the brains of this operation. But we got Bowden.
Getting some student action in here tonight. Bowden last. Currently man in the stream.
Yep.
Showing a lot of confidence over there as he shakes his head no at me as I turn around to look at him. But
Bowden, that doesn't mean we can't make fun of you.
Yeah. Actually means we can make fun of you more, I think.
As Lily
Dalton's going to tee this one up. Nice boot down there. This one might be his one that makes the end, but it's still going to hold up.
Oh, at the 5. Picked up there by number 30. I believe that's Pruitt. Running to the left side. And he's
held up by Parker Saunders, then met by Caleb Sarber. Saber in on a tackle with Micah Tom Smith.
Saber's first highlight play of the night here so far. It's going to be buried deep here. And Lily Biller running the camera for us as well, making the broadcast possible. We appreciate them coming along every week. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Ball looks to be about on their own 12-yard line or so.
Yeah.
Mike, that was a nice quarterback draw, but it wasn't that slick.
No.
Jake Chapman tuned in as well.
Thank you, Jake.
Cooper under center. 33, that's Ramakong.
Ball's on the floor again, I think.
Ball loose. Who's got it?
He's pointing missiles. The official there in the piles pointing Missiles ball.
Comes with it. Living Good, I believe, came up with it for the Missiles, perhaps. He was on the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
I don't know if he handed the ball. I didn't see it.
All I saw there was a herd of elephants.
Who fumbled that? I was looking down. Was that 11 or was that 33? Or was that the quarterback never got it?
I don't know if they got the handoff. I never saw the number. Like I said, there was really just like a big cluster of people right there right away.
So Missiles with a golden opportunity, 1st and 10. Ball on the Hawks 11-yard line. Francis under center, I formation behind him. Going to hand it to Nye. Nye right up the middle. Going to juke one man, but can't get out of the shoestring tackle there.
Man.
He tried the left stick on your PlayStation controller, but couldn't get out of it.
Might have needed to use that L one more time.
Circle button maybe.
Yeah.
Gain of about
nice
7 there for
tripping
Spence.
him up there by the ankles. Nice little inside trap play on that last one again. Good blocking in the front. Gonna give it
to
back
Nye,
to him.
and Nye's going to rumble in for a missile touchdown. Nye goes about 4 yards for the missile touchdown.
Again, the versatility in the offense. We've seen the Johnson screen get Jaden outside in space, and then Nye just bruising people up the middle. When our roster is not deep, you got to find these ways to just move people around. Maybe you're not really giving a kid a break, I understand that, but giving different looks, that's good to see.
2-point try, going to hand it to Promenschinkel, and he's going to gallop into the end zone. 2-point conversion good. 1:19 to go into this opening quarter. Milledgeville 22, Kirkland Hiawatha 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missile Sports Network. Welcome back here to Kirkland, Hiawatha. The K&K show here. The traveling edition again.
Yeah, on the road and late.
Yes. Missiles extend the lead to 22-6. Adamek going to try again maybe to get into the end zone here, Kurt. Booming kick down the middle, but going to be
right to him.
Caught about the 12-yard line by Pruitt. Pruitt off to the left.
Good breakdown there by Parker Saunders.
Saunders on the stop up to the 30-yard line. About 18-yard return there for Pruitt.
He's brought down by number 32.
Corey Deal listening as always. Appreciate you, Deal. He said go Missiles football and volleyball. So
yeah,
their volleyball team closed out a nice season here. 23 wins on the year, Kurt.
Yeah, finished the year 23-8 last night. Last regular season game at home against AFC. Hit the road to Indian Creek for regionals starting on Tuesday.
Yeah, go support them down Shabanaw.
Yeah, make the trip. We'd love to see you. The girls would appreciate it.
1st and 10. Back to pass. Cooper looking for the big tight end, but he zigged and he thought he was going to zag.
I heard the volleyball girls, one of their favorite dishes is mastacholi. So if anybody wanted to make that for a team dinner, they'd probably appreciate a little mastacholi. We had mastacholi the other day at the school.
Turned down mastacholi myself.
Thanks to Mel Daler and Creative Cuisine, like always, for a little pre-teacher in-service meal.
Not going to lie, I thought she could have done some breakfast for us today.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in that there wasn't breakfast.
Mrs. Parks always had breakfast.
Yeah.
When she was in charge of
Sometimes the changing of the guard isn't always what you think it's going to be.
Yep. 2nd down and 10 here. Oh, Cooper's having trouble
with their exchanges.
Maybe that is Schweddy out there.
Yeah.
Having all kinds of issues holding on to the ball.
All kinds of issues on both sides, really. And I think they've been trading the ball back and forth.
But Cooper, that's going to be a loss of about 8 on the play.
I don't know if that's something Kirkland's had trouble with all year. I saw him warming up, and it wasn't really an issue in the exchange ever.
So 3rd and about 18 here for the Hawks. Down to the final 35 seconds in this first quarter. Cooper under center. 2 backs behind him, 1 split out to the left here. Gonna hand it off to the right side. That's Butler off the right side. Yeah. Good tackle there by Johnson.
Yeah.
Butler gains 2.
Johnson and Adamak both out there.
So 4th and 17, and that's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Milledgeville 22, Kirkland Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network after this short timeout.
Through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha, second quarter. Ready to start here. As it's 4th and 17, Hawks back to punt.
Yeah, back to punt.
Pruitt's going to do the punting.
Waiting
here.
a little bit, no rush there by the Missiles. Gets one off that Micah's going to have a shot.
From his own 45.
He does have a kettle of Hawks there.
Got to make
way.
one man miss, though, and he does.
Now
That's the one he needed.
Now
down the right side. Micah down to the 30, 20, 15, gets another block. That's not a block in the back. That is not a block in the back. The player turned away from Living Good. That is not a block in the back when the player turns away from him.
Come back, but
didn't even really need to make the block, is what Living Good probably, but he was out in front of him, and the player was running him down. And
a kid's not going to not make a block on a kid out in front of him like that, and that kid turned to make it look like it was a block in the back.
The official got duped on that one.
Yep. That was, again, that's so pretty watching that form like that. You saw that Micah was going to need to make somebody miss, and once he did, our wall was out there. It was formed. That's an unfortunate that this is getting called back, and Micah can't add another return to his resume tonight. But in other news, Allie Schmidt listening in from Nebraska.
All right.
Thank you, Allie.
So 1st and 10, wipe off a 55-yard punt return by Micah Tom-Smith. Be 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks' 20-yard line. Francis under center, I formation behind him. Going to hand it to Jaden Promenschinkel off the left side. Gets a nice block from Saber there.
Yeah.
Moving the pile forward is Promenschinkel for another nice gain of almost 9.
Yeah, Jaden showed another wrinkle to his game there, showing some patience, allowing Saber to get out in front of him and then just following his blocker and pushing that pile forward.
So 2nd and 1, ball on the Hiawatha 11-yard line.
Jaden's going to make himself a not-so-secret essential piece here to our playoff push.
Dupec 20, Seneca 16. West Carroll leads Southwood. That's gotten tighter, 22-20. Francis once again under center, going to drop back to pass, looking for Nye over the right corner, and he's got it.
Nice ball that time by Kyson right into the waiting arms of Spencer.
Francis goes 11 yards to Spencer Nye, and the Missiles are on the board again here.
Good blocking up front again by the Missiles to hold off any sort of push by the Hawks. Nice pitch and catch there from Francis to Nye.
The 10:59 mark of this second quarter. Francis to Nye. 2-point try coming up. Francis under center, I formation. Now they split. Go shotgun formation. Johnson and Nye to the left. Promenschinkel and Living Good to the right. Could be a quarterback draw here, Kurt. If he gets the numbers he likes, going to be a little shovel pass to Jaden, and
Oh,
Jaden's going to be
held up
tackled in the backfield
by
nicely.
the jersey.
By Gray. 2-point try, no
And
good.
Gray there has probably about a 7-foot wingspan.
Yeah, 6'5" sophomore on the stop there for the Hawks. 10:59 to go here in this second quarter. Milledgeville 28, Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab
Welcome
to transition back to
Hiawatha.
their event.
Milledgeville leads 28-6 after a Francis to 9 touchdown pass. After good field position on the punt return by Micah Tom Smith. Adamek set to kick off. See Scott Foltz listening. Said he wanted to walk up to Chad Selman's house, but he couldn't tell if the TV was on or not. All he could see was Chad's head.
I've heard references of Chad's head. I don't see it. I don't get it.
Apparently it's rather large.
Yeah.
About 8-yard line as Pruitt on the return up to the 15.
Tackle there by Micah Tom Smith.
First and 10 for the Hawks.
So deep, the Missiles have picked it up on special teams here lately, Kurt.
Yeah.
After a sloppy start to the game.
Ball will be placed at the 15-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Hawks, ball on their own 15-yard line.
For the Hawks' sake, let's see if they can kind of shore up their hands a little bit here. And they've just not had anything clean.
Brian
necessarily
Trotter
here of the night.
trekking in from Wally's Place. I know the Millville Tavern has got it on there as well. See, they posted it.
We figured this would be a good one, just the start time of the game, the distance away from Milledgeville.
Lots of viewers tonight.
That time of year that it's getting cold.
Cooper, shotgun formation. Trying to do a hard count. Missiles didn't fall for it. Ball's loose. Ball is loose, but I think the Missiles got it there. Tom Smith. And boy,
Smith comes up with it.
Hawks having all kinds of trouble holding on to the ball here. Is that their third or fourth turnover now?
Maybe the only actual third turnover, correct? But they've put the ball on the floor six times already, I think. Flashbacks to Pawnee, affectionately known as the fumble game for us.
Yes.
13-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Missiles, ball on the 13-yard line.
Micah Thomas Smith now up as the fullback with Nye.
And I hand it to Nye in the halfback. Nye rumbling, stumbling, falls near the goal line, going to be down at the 1.
Just short.
Gain of 12 there for Nye.
First down,
first and goal for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks 1-yard line here. Now Tom Smith, once again, fullback, Nye in the halfback. So I love how the Missiles have mixed it up here these last few weeks here, Kurt. Gonna hand it to Tom Smith, and he's in. Tom Smith is in for a Missile touchdown. 10:29 to go here in this second quarter. Tom Smith gets his, I think that's unofficial, his first carry of the ball game.
Yeah.
Had a couple catches.
I think it's this series here, I think, is the first time he's technically lined up in the backfield.
So just 30 seconds after they last scored, the Missiles are on the board again. 1-yard run by Micah Tom Smith, lead up to 34-6. The game that was tied 6-6 early on. Francis trips to the right here, bunch formation. Going in motion is Johnson. Now back around, be the pitch to Johnson. Johnson's going to get to the end zone, get to the corner, and he beats everybody there.
Man, Johnny can fly.
Johnny can fly. 2-point conversion good. 10:29 to go here in this first half. Milledgeville 36, Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network. He was so deep, I didn't know if he was going to get it.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. Missiles on a run here, Kurt. 36-6. Scored the last 30 points of the ball game. And Stockton on top of Galena, 26-0 in the third quarter. Still 22-20. Got a good one. West Carroll leads South Beloit there. The wooden shoe is Fulton all over Morrison so far in that one in the third quarter, 27-7. Forston trailing Lena 58-22. Ball returned from about the 17-yard line. Oh, boy, Tom Smith.
Pruitt on the return, brought down by
Micah Tom Smith, he is not a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. That was a hit.
That was a hit. Good to see Pruitt up.
Yeah.
And walking off here okay.
That was thumbs up there. The trainer was out there immediately.
Yes.
He gave her the thumbs up, though.
But not sure he's acting like he doesn't want to come out of the game, but probably worth a check there, and the official did the right thing to send him off here as play. So 33 coming in for them would be Ramakong.
Missiles fans listening at home, like Stacy Fultz-Anderson listening at home, checking in. Check out the MHS Boosters Facebook page. Let's get those playoff shirts ordered.
Yep, you can go to Dollar General. Is that where you can get the playoff shirts?
Pick up an order form Dollar General or probably from any Boosters member. It's Danelle Saunders has them with her here tonight.
Yep, support the boys here. Get the playoff shirts ordered.
They do want those orders in by Monday, so get on out, get an order form, get those orders in.
Butler on the carry, going to lose one, maybe two. They haven't had many offensive plays here, Kurt. Just looking at their stat sheet, it's like they've hardly touched the ball. They've turned it over.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, they've had 2 series make it to 4th down. Other than that, their other series have been stopped by first down or turnover. Sorry. Missiles is currently employing the 2-man lineup with front line with Sidmore and Adamak. Sarber's
pass falls incomplete. Looking for Wild there was Cooper.
Yeah, he had to get that pass off in a hurry. There were 3 or 4 missiles. That flight of missiles coming after him.
3rd down and 12. 34-7 now Fulton. 9:38 to go in the second quarter. Had a relatively good pace first quarter, Kurt, but it's slowed up here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, the turnovers and then subsequent missile touchdowns have kind of slowed us down here, but.
So 3rd down and 12 here. Cooper, shotgun formation. Wild off to his right, split out is Gray. Oh, and going in motion.
And then upfield.
Wild went there, excuse me, as Butler was off to his right. First penalty of the game for the Hawks, I do believe. Missiles just have had the one
on the punt return.
So 3rd down and 17 now for the Hawks. Official says wind the clock. I think the last play was an incomplete pass, but wind it anyway.
Yeah, get her going. Clock operator says no, thank you.
Yep. Coach Roble with the slacks again tonight, Kurt. Some say that's they got a little Jimmy Fallon tight pants look to them.
Yeah. I thought that when I rolled up tonight, I'm not going to lie. But
that's the rumor going around.
If it's got everybody talking about them.
Some people say they're a little snug over there, but is that not sure what he's got for a long sleeve shirt even for Coach.
Almost got a jacket on.
Is that a jacket? Is that what he's?
It's like a pullover. It's not necessarily a jacket. I do think we got a quarter zip pullover type thing on, but it's long sleeved.
Last pass falls incomplete.
Brad Grenoble over there in a parka, I believe, usually.
Yeah.
Coach Grenoble doesn't want to be cold.
No.
Coach Roble, hardly ever cold.
4th and 17. Oh, Pruitt did a nice job catching that ball.
That one.
And going to go out of bounds near Cody Bobby there.
And Mike, now Tom Smith with no chance to get to that one.
So we'll
didn't see a fair catch over there by Cody Bobby.
Keep it right here. Thank our sponsors here. They include the Milledgeville State Bank, Millville Tavern, Selman Electric, Gibbs Drywall, Bushman Service, Ruby's Coffee Coach, Ewers Garage, Boss Roofing, FBFM, EVS Hobbies, Duncan Land, Wally's Place, and McKenna's Flooring, Kness Heating and Cooling, American Quality Windows, Waisner Farms, Living Good Charter, Pearl City Elevator, R&H Seed Solutions, 330 Detailing, SRG Tuck Pointing, and Extreme Tree. Thank you, sponsors. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Hawks' 49-yard line. Francis under center. And a drop back to pass. He's going to be sacked. Ball is loose, but falling on it is
by Dalton Adamek.
Adamek, was that 57 off the edge?
57 came off the edge right away and was on Kyson. Then Kyson put it on the ground.
Braden Ross. So Missiles fortunate to fall on that ball.
Braden Ross, one of Kirkland's seniors here, came flying through the line. Kyson hit immediately on his blind side there, so to speak.
2nd and 11. Ball right at midfield. Francis under center, double tight end set. Nye and Promenschinkel in the backfield. Toss to Promenschinkel off the left. This play's worked over and over again.
Yeah.
Ball came out again, but they're going to say he's down.
Again, but he was down.
Gain of about 6 there for Promenschinkel. It'll be 3rd and 5.
It's a 3rd and 5.
By far the most fumbles we've seen all year,
yeah.
Both teams here.
Yeah, so the ball's been on the ground a lot. I don't know, potential that the ground is a little wet each time that ball set up for each new down there.
3rd and 5 here. Francis once again under center. Ball at the 44, hand off to Nye up the middle.
Trap to Spencer.
Nye's going to be right at the marker, and I think he's got it.
Going
to get 6. First down for the Missiles. Let's see a nice time-consuming drive here. Can we take up 7 minutes and 55 seconds to go?
Let's try.
That'll be tough.
Yeah.
To go 39 yards and 7:55. Yeah. Shank in there at tight end, Levingood the other. Nye and Promenschinkel in the backfield. Francis once again under center. Adamek repping the 59 jersey here once again tonight. And there's Promenschinkel. Jaden off the right side, another nice gainer. Tackled in there by Wild. Gaining of about 8 there for Promenschinkel.
For Jaden that time.
Up to 78 yards unofficially.
2nd and 2.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout.
Taken by the Missiles. 7:14 to go. We'll be back. It's 7:14 to go in this second quarter. Missiles 36, Hiawatha 6. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. 36-6, Missiles on top. 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. Brian Daler, thanks for listening. I asked if that's a new yard marker, Cody Bobby over there.
Yeah.
He happened to be the nearest reference point.
Yeah. That one went out of bounds at the Cody Bobby.
That could be a call from now on.
YouTube land, Missile listeners like to know how you enjoying the game tonight. Are you sitting in your favorite recliner? lounging on your sofa. Jaden Promschenkel with the carry here.
Backfield going to be caught for a loss of 1, maybe 2. Nicely sniffed out there by the Hawks.
Maybe you're on a bar stool. Maybe you're laying in bed. Maybe you're kicking back in an inflatable chair.
3rd and 4.
How do you enjoy the K&K show? We'd like to know.
3rd and 4 here. After Promschenkel stop for a 2-yard loss.
Shane's going to get it again up the middle. This time he's going to have the first down.
Promschenkel on that carry.
Yep, 34 up near the, where'd he go down? 26. So gain about 8 more for Jaden.
Maybe that's the formula for how you milk.
Go backwards. Go backwards for 2, gain 8.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's how you kill 7 minutes when you only have to go 39 yards.
28-20 now. West Carroll on top of South Beloit. And there's 9. Nine's out in the open. The 10, the 5, and he's in for a missile touchdown. Spencer Nye rumbles 26 yards for another missile score. Flag? I couldn't see the flag. Was it down in front? I still don't see it on the field.
Throw it very far. He dropped it.
Must have been in front of, what is that, a kettle? What was the,
Yeah, a kettle of hawks. There's a group of hawks. Thank you, Jess Roble, for the fun fact.
So wipe off a 26-yard run there for Nye. Second penalty of the ball game for the Missiles. That's all about the ball control again here, Kurt.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, say.
Well, there's still 6:23 to go.
The penalty didn't help. So the penalty kept the clock moving. But it doesn't. But maybe we'll just line up and run that play again. Not hold this time.
Dupek and a good one with Seneca. 26-22 in the 4th quarter. Dupek on top. Francis once again under center. 9 Promschenkel in the backfield. Gonna hand it to Nye. Nye tough sledding and breaking tackles and finally brought down there by Cooper. Got out of 2 or 3 arm tackles by the Hawks.
Ran through some people, jumped over some people.
For a gain of about 8 more for Spencer Nye.
Missiles go no huddle here, calling the play at the line.
Second down and 7. Francis under center. The Missiles go quickly here. Promschenkel off the left side. Promschenkel push in the pile. Real close, and I think he's got the first down maybe. Yep. And he does. Move the sticks. 8 yards for Promschenkel again.
Sticks moving, clock's moving.
1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the
first down Missiles.
I believe that's 20 or 15-yard line.
Yeah, if our chain gang doesn't have pink hoodies with their jobs on it by next week, we're doing something wrong.
Come on, someone's got to make it. Speaking of making it, shout out to Kelly Francis and Corinne Nye.
Yeah.
Packing some sandwiches for the boys, and we were told they're there for us too,
yeah,
Kurt.
We were told we could have some too. People knowing the way to our heart.
As Francis gets it to Living Good, but he can't stay in bounds.
Toe taps for the catch, but can't stay in bounds. Get the ball across the pylon. Down to the 2-yard line.
Down to the 2-yard line, gain of 13 to Living Good. Although they said caught by Nye. They're billed about the same.
Yeah, they look very similar.
Numbers are close. I could see the confusion. 46-48. Nye in the backfield. Francis under center. Gonna hand it to Spencer Nye up the middle, and he is in. Go 2 yards for a missile touchdown. 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. The Missiles are on the board again. 2 more yards for Spencer Nye and a touchdown. 42-6 now the lead up to for the Missiles. Yeah, I'd like to see how they're all labeled over there, too, the stick crew over there.
Yeah, we saw. Did we see stick 1?
Yeah, we did. That's the only one I've seen labeled is Francis, quarterback keeper right up the middle. Conversion good.
And how do you know what? I wonder how they know which one's stick 1.
I don't know, but they do. I guess that's how you figure, yeah.
Yeah, whichever one they grab is stick 1, I guess, or.
Yeah, that's interesting. But Missiles had the 2-point try. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Milledgeville 44, Hiawatha 6.
Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Watering hole in downtown Augusta is open and says good luck all area teams this season. Stop in for a cold drink Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can watch the game there today. If you aren't there, get there. And Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Watering hole says good luck to all area teams.
Welcome back here to Kirkland, Hiawatha. Carl, good to see you. Good to hear from you. My buddy Tyke Hackbarth listening. If you get that reference, we can be friends.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one. I like it. That's a solid line from that movie, too.
Adamek towing up for the missiles. Butler bobbles it at the 10-yard line, picks it back up.
Missiles defense time to get down there.
Getting some help, gets off to the sideline, but going to be up across the 20 anyway.
Gets himself out of bounds. Yeah, good return there after bobbling initially. There by Butler. Jake Chapman saying he's in his favorite recliner. I had Jake pegged for an inflatable chair, but like a bear. I pictured a Bears inflatable chair for some reason, or maybe in a whole inflatable sofa.
Yeah, not a Packers one, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if Jake's allowed to say that word.
1st and 10 for the Hawks. A ball on their own 20-yard line. 5:04 to go in quarter number 2. And a late game here. 8 o'clock start due to the referee shortage. If you're just tuning in now, 8 o'clock kickoff. Cooper shotgun formation. Pruitt off to his right, going to air it out for Gray, and Johnson coming back for it. Nicely caught by the assistant coach.
Assistant coach or one of the coaches.
Yeah, he's seen it all the way.
Yeah, he looked that in. Nice. 2 hands, 2 eyes to the ball. High pointed it. Get that guy a jersey.
Yep. I learned being just a little farther away than I like from the field. This has been a great setup.
Yeah.
One of the favorites of the season here so far at Kirkland, Hiawatha.
Yeah.
And the room. We're not crowded by a bunch of other broadcasters.
Room, not other people in here. I do miss Cal behind us a little bit.
Yep.
But
he's probably eating some meat jelly up top.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's off to the room to the right. I'm not sure where he is tonight.
I think he ended up going all the way up top tonight.
Sarah usually backs it for him. Ball on the ground again. Butler fumbled after a loss on the play. And do the missiles have it? Nope. Butler got it back.
I do think that's why I was glad to see that it was Kelly Francis and Corinne Nye with the
sandwiches
tonight for sandwiches. I didn't know how well people would handle the Sarah Engelken's meat jelly sandwiches.
All right, we're at that last
I don't know if this game's probably not. We're probably not going to be back on the bus till about 10 o'clock or so. Meat jelly after 10 might not sit right.
Yeah, that could be a little questionable.
Yeah.
3rd and 11 now for the Hawks after the fumble. Cooper under center. Butler and Pruitt in the backfield. Cooper going to drop back to pass. Just gets it off. Looking for Wild, and Wild goes up and catches it.
Nice catch there by number 5.
Nice catch there by Wild from the 19 up to the 36-yard line. So about
Wild,
17
only
yards.
A freshman. With a broken right thumb.
Hey,
man.
Thanks for the info. That was a highlight reel catch there.
Yeah.
17 yards to Wild. 1st and 10, ball on their own 36-yard line.
Hawks finding some success there over the middle.
Cooper once again under center. Going to be a pitch right to Butler. And, boy, Saber flying in there. Met him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short loss on the play.
So that play looked open till Saber fired in and like a laser.
A double reference to
that. Yeah, I was hoping somebody caught that, but.
Josh and I would like to know what a meat jelly sandwich is. Just ask Sarah,
Just ask Sarah Engelken's, Josh. She'll let you know.
2nd down and 11. Ball back to the 35-yard line of the Hawks. 3:05 to go in this first half. Cooper shotgun formation. Butler and Pruitt in the backfield with him. Cooper going to drive back to pass, gets it to Gray. Great. Catches it, but immediately caught there, or tackled by Johnson after gain of 2.
Brings up third down, 3rd and 8.
You look over the Hawks roster, a team again that side-by-side comparison, they have more people on the roster than us. There are a lot of 9s, 10s, 11s on this team, so a team, you know, at this point, you know they know they're not making the playoffs, so they're looking towards next year, building with some of these kids. You look at 32, 6'5". That's a
sophomore.
That could be a weapon. The kid that came up, made that highlight reel catch, only a freshman, doing it with a broken thumb.
He's got a wild again, and he's got it all the way up to the 41-yard line.
Wild does go down here after that catch.
It's a gain of 18 more
Hawks
there.
Are gonna call a timeout here.
Timeout, Hiawatha.
So timeout here. 2:08 to go in this first half. Milledgeville 44, Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Miss Sports Network.
Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. Kurt dancing up here in the booth.
I mean, when you play, jump on it.
1st and 10 for the Hawks after another completion to Wild there. Ball on the Hawks' 40-yard line. Cooper going to drop back to pass. He's got Gray streaking down the field, but intercepted by Johnny. Johnny with a sliding catch down at the 22-yard line, and the Missiles come up with another turnover.
Johnson safe there at the 22 with the slide. Yeah, you could there was pressure there. You could just see he never quite stepped into that ball to get that out. He might have had him because he had, height over Johnson, and he had a little bit of a step on him, but underthrown. Johnson made a nice play on the ball.
28-26 now. 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter between West Carroll leads South Beloit. So that one's going to go down to the wire.
Go down to the wire.
So Missiles back with the ball. By far the furthest they will have to go on a drive here, Kurt.
Yeah.
Ball on their own 21-yard line. Francis under center. Looks like Tom Smith in that fullback, and he gets the carry. And Tom Smith, he might take it to the house, and one carry, and he's on the loose.
That's a stiff arm.
Micah's going to go 79 yards for a Missile touchdown. Fullback right off the right side, and Tom Smith goes 79 yards. I was just going to say we might need a ball control 2-minute drive and one play.
Hey, when you need to go the longest he went all day, give it to Micah Tom Smith and have him do it in one chunk.
1:51 to go here in this first quarter. The Missiles have now officially set their running clock in motion for the second half now. 79 yards. Micah. Now the 2-point try. Micah and Nye is the halfback. Johnson is the fullback. And Nye just right up the middle. Powers through. Conversion good. 1:51 to go here in this first half. Milledgeville 52. Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network.
Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on two staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at BarkleyBillsCo.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more BarkleyBillsCo.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season. Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area. Customer service is one of their specialties. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121.
Welcome back here to Kirkland. Couple finals in NUIC play. EPC closes out the year 7-2 with a 42-12 win over Dakota. And Lee Wynn, shocker.
Yeah.
They go 9-0.
Lee Wynn went 9-0.
By a score 58-30 over Forest. And the shocker there is Forston finishes 2-7.
Say that's not your typical year there for the Cardinals. Rebuilding mode.
As Adamick set to kick off once again. Kind of a line drive kick, fielded by Butler about his 18-yard line. And Adamick with the tackle there about the 28-yard line. 1:46 to go in this first half of play.
Shout out here quick from me to some volleyball players that have told me they're listening. We got Brinley Heckbarth, Macy Scriver, Natalie Pilgrim, Little P, Elena Pilgrim listening, Kennedy Livinggood, Lexus Grenoble, all watching. They provided us with a little bit of first half entertainment. Sounds like they're going to have some for the second half as well. They'd like shouted out, and they're even going to give some to you, Kyle.
All right. Yeah. Need something a little tougher there, ladies.
Yeah.
Threw us some easy ones there. 33-22, Dupec on top of Seneca. Or that's a final, so Dupec finishes the year 8-1. As a timeout. We'll just keep it right here. We've had plenty of commercial time here with all the scoring here. Going to look for some other finals. And once again, what did you say? You guys in action Tuesday night, Kurt? Is that the next for regionals?
Yeah, our first regional game is Tuesday night at Indian Creek High School in Chabonneau, Illinois. We play AFC, who we did just finish our season against. It'll be the 5th time we play AFC this year. We've actually seen them at 2 of the tournaments we've been to as well. We play them at 6 o'clock Tuesday night, Indian Creek High School, Chabonneau, Illinois.
So hopefully it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday trip for you.
A lot of NUIC South represented in the regional we're in. Amboy also there, Polo there, Fulton.
Stockton leads 34-0 over Galena. And the 9 minutes to go in that fourth quarter.
Stockton with a big lead and potentially down their quarterback this week.
That's coaching them up there, Kurt.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Livinggood coming in fast. The ball tipped by Micah Tom-Smith.
Looking for Wild again there was Cooper. Pass falls incomplete.
No turnovers for Micah today so far.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Let's keep it that way. Or at least just keep him on the football field.
Yes. 2nd and 10. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. 1:42. Back to the 3-man line. Sidmore back in there with Adamick and the Bash brothers. Adamick and Livinggood.
Livinggood now going to drop back.
Yeah, now they go out of the 2-man line.
Going crazy over there with the signals.
Like I said, I think that was a signal for a sandwich there, Kurt.
They're in the back of the bus. Somebody get them.
I believe that's what he was. Livinggood's got to run to halftime to the bus.
Yeah, no mayonnaise.
Pass falls incomplete.
Well, Coach Roble probably wants. I would guess he's a mayonnaise guy, but maybe he's not. But we were told that the sandwiches have no mayonnaise for anybody that might bother.
Yeah. Picky eaters over there. I think Grenoble's one of them.
Grenoble's a no mayonnaise guy.
And that's a surprise. If I had to peg anybody as a mayonnaise guy, it'd be Coach Grenoble. 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cooper, shotgun formation. One to the left, one to the right. Cooper going to drop back to pass, going to air it out to Wild. Pass falls incomplete. So 3 straight incompletions. They run about 7 seconds off the clock. Total about 17 seconds from when we last scored.
confirmation that he is a mayo guy. I'm going to go as far as to say that I bet he's just a condiment guy in general. He seems like he's a condiment connoisseur.
But not a cream cheese frosting guy. That I can't. That's still a shocker to me, Kurt.
Sell the bunt cakes every year, and that's his reason for not liking them? Is
unbelievable.
The best part of them?
Yeah, that's not okay in my book.
No.
Legs on the play.
Alden Hebron clinches a playoff berth here tonight, Kurt, with a 40-0 win over AFC. Thank you, Mike, for the update there.
Congratulations to Alden Hebron.
That's another team with a lot of young returners.
They were a young
real
team,
good freshman running back.
Say they go 5-4 with the young team.
He could even do it in a pair of hay dudes, from what we've been told.
Just tape them on and go.
Punt formation. Guessing they're going to kick it out of bounds here, Kurt. With 1:33 to go.
Chance,
plenty of time for the Missiles to strike again here.
No rush.
Short kick aimed right towards.
Out of bounds.
That's not towards Cody Bobby this time. That's Cameron Dawtine over there.
Couldn't quite handle that.
No, that was poor technique there.
Yeah, he's got to stay down on that ball. He's got to come out. Cravia showing him how he should have did it.
Yep, the baseball coach there.
Yeah.
Good. Getting the lower legs.
Yeah.
Good bend. Good form over there by
nice
Cravia.
Balance by Cravia. Got to imagine he's played some shortstop in his day.
10 for the Missiles. They'll be starting from their own 37-yard line.
So, 1st and 10. Francis shotgun formation. Quick pass out to Johnny Johnson. Runs over one guy. Going to be a gain of about 5.
Thought for a second there we were maybe going double pass, but I do think that pass was forward first. Micah was selling over here. I kind of wonder if we.
So 2nd down and 5. Francis.
Fake this way, maybe go.
Yep, trips to the left. Francis going to air it out, looking for Johnson.
Be short of him.
And it's going to be intercepted by Wild. He did a nice job playing that ball all the way.
Wild, once again, has some hands, even with a broken thumb.
So the 2nd interception of the game for Francis.
Yeah, underthrown there, but Wild made a good play on the ball.
Yeah, he gets a little more on that. Johnson had his man beat, but underthrown slightly. So, yeah, nice play by the freshman Wild. 44 seconds still remaining in this first half.
I feel like that's a statement you've made a lot this year.
Yes, it is.
The still remaining part.
Laid it on pretty thick there, Cotton.
Yes. Hit and stuck there by Carter Livingood.
Saber in there as well. Who's that, Butler?
There are any youth football player or
no, that was just Cooper on the quarterback draw. No gain on the play.
Make your way down to the concession stand area. Also, any first responders wanting to be recognized during halftime, please make your way down to the concession stand.
Looks like the Hawks going to be content to just run this play down. Looks like they have to snap it one more time. We're down to the final 10 seconds. And evidently they do not have to. Not going to have to get it off. Yep, not going to have to snap it. That's going to be your score here at the half. Milledgeville 52, Hiawatha 6. Go over the stats here first for the Hawks. Butler, 6 carries for -8 yards. Ramakong, 1 carry for -5. Cooper, 2 carries for -8 yards. Or 3 carries, that is, for -8 yards. Through the air, Cooper, 4 for 12 for 41 yards. 2 catches by Wild for 35. Butler, 1 for 4. And Gray, 1 for 2. 1 penalty for 5 yards. 4 turnovers by the Hawks in that first half, but they did have a 30-yard pick 6 by Pruitt. And the Missiles now, Tom Smith, 2 carries, 2 touchdowns, and 80 yards. 9 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. Francis, 3 carries for 20 yards. Jaden Promenschinkel, 11 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown. Through the air, Francis is 6 for 10 for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2 interceptions as well. 2 catches for Johnson for 33 yards, 1 for Livingood for 13, Tom Smith 2 for 22, and Nye 1 catch, 1 touchdown, 11 yards. 2 penalties for 25 yards. Just another ho-hum 52 points in the first half here, Kurt, what the Missiles have done all year.
Yeah, I mean, Missiles have been a high-powered offense all year long. Possibly one of the best ones in the state in 8-man. They're certainly up there. They just did what they've had to do. Would like to see them still kind of clean some things up, but I think sometimes the Missiles are just kind of like trying some things out to kind of see how they stick. So you understand that there's going to be some growing pains and learning pains there, but otherwise, no points given up by the defense tonight. The Hawks touchdown did come from their defense on that pick 6 there, that 30-yard return. So another first half for the Missiles, find themselves up 52-6. Will be running clock in the second half. Might have to see what the Missiles come out here. There's always that kind of like weird point to them. Do you run your starters out a little bit longer, give them a little more game time, because you are going into the playoffs next week where everything just kind of like changes.
Yeah, just try to
atmosphere changes. I think it was just last year, our first-round game against Orangeville that we had handled rather easily.
Yeah,
the regular season did not come easily.
No, it did not. I think we're up. Even trailing at the half, I don't know, or maybe up 2. It was very close.
Very close at half. Yeah.
A final. Coach Downey and the Blackhawks get their clinching 6th win here. They knock off Galena by a score of 34-0. So an impressive win there by Coach Downey and the Blackhawks. As well as last update, West Carroll has extended that lead back to 10 here on South Beloit by a score of 36-26. So West Carroll, that was 3:19 left in that. And one final thank of the sponsors before we cut away for halftime. They are the Milledgeville State Bank, the Millwheel Tavern, Selman Electric, Gibbs Drywall, Bushman Service, Ruby's Coffee Coach, Ewers Garage, Boss Roofing, FBFM, EVS Hobbies, Duncan Land, Wally's Place, McKenna's Flooring, Kness Heating and Cooling, American Quality Windows, Waisner Farms, Living Good Charter, Pearl City Elevator, R&H Seed Solutions, 330 Detailing, SRG Tuck Pointing, and Extreme Tree. So once again, your score at the half, Milledgeville 52, Hiawatha 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network after this halftime break.
The Hawks, they're giving away $10,000 if there's a return touchdown tonight. Almost bought a ticket and then went and had a conversation with Coach Roble about just maybe letting them return one tonight.
Francis,
pick
6. That's going to be picked off by number 30 and return. 1 to the left, they now go shotgun formation. Francis all by himself back there. Takes a snap, just to be a quarterback draw off the middle. He's got room. Francis across the 40, 35, 30, got another block downfield, down to the 20.
You look at 32, 6'5". That's a
sophomore.
That could be a weapon. The kid that came up made that highlight reel catch. Only a freshman doing it with a broken thumb.
He's going to wild again, and he's got it all the way up to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawks after another completion to Wild there. Ball on the Hawks 40-yard line. Cooper going to drop back to pass. He's got Gray streaking down the field, but intercepted by Johnny. Johnny with a ball on their own 21-yard line. Francis under center. Looks like Tom Smith in that fullback, and he gets the carry. And Tom Smith, he might take it to the house, and one carry, and he's on the loose.
That's a stiff arm.
Micah's going to go 79 yards for a missile touchdown. Welcome back here to Kirkland, Hiawatha. An extended halftime is honoring the first responders and the youth football program here. So, like I said, we always appreciate first responders, especially back in the Chadwick-Milledgeville area as well. Appreciate what those guys do. Final, West Carroll does get the win. They close out a great 8-man year. 36-26 looks like the final in that one. So the Thunder.
Nice introductory year there for the West Carroll Thunder into the 8-man ranks, finishing 7-2 on the season, dropping their only games to perennial 8-man powerhouses Polo and us. So.
Yep. So, that should clinch, I believe, a home game for them as well. That was another big thing tonight. The winner of that game most likely gets a home game next week. So, congratulations to the Thunder.
Also might mean we might, from what I've seen, we might be seeing South Beloit next week.
Might be coming to town. Very likely, but not set yet, barring some upsets. I said you can tune in tomorrow night, the playoff show on WCCI. Myself, Brian Roosh, Joe Letty. Break down the brackets tomorrow on WCCI 100.3, so tune in tomorrow night.
Yeah, tune in. That's sure to be a good one.
As other final was NUIC games. EPC 42-12 over Dakota. Lee win 58-30 over Forreston. Fulton 41-7 win, and the Wooden Shoe stays in Fulton. 41-7 win over the Mustangs. Stockton 34-0 over Galena, and Seneca a 33-22 win. Or Dupec a 33-22 win over Seneca. So like an extended half here, done with a 3-minute warm-up, and running clock will be in motion here this second half, Kurt.
Running clock, Kirkland's going to get the ball to start here, and the Missiles will be teeing it up. Looks like Dalton's going to be bringing it out here to tee it up. I had Brian Simpson check in at halftime. He's listening from his recliner. Seems to be a popular choice tonight. Was going to make the trip up, but decided otherwise with the late start, basically. He loves the K&K show, loves the broadcast. We appreciate it, Brian.
Like I said, a unique setup here with the backdrop of the houses right in the neighborhood here on the south side.
Yeah, a couple houses over there. You can get a good look at the football field from your living room.
Yeah, fire up the crock pot.
Yeah.
Enjoy the football game. Right from your comfort of your own home over there.
Yeah, I wonder if my wife fired anything up in the crock pot to be waiting for me when I get back home.
Yeah, like a good crock pot meal. Adamant kick goes out of bounds. Let's see, Hiawatha. Good toss there by the official on the backside. Solid form, the follow through. That was nice.
Good job.
Going
to take the ball to 35.
Yep, and the 5 yards on from.
No return this year.
Get it up to, is it the 35-yard line where they get the ball?
I believe so, yeah.
It looks like most of the same starting defense here for the Missiles. Got Adamek, Sidmore, and Living Good on the line. Linebackers, Saber, Nye, and Micah Tom Smith.
Yeah, discussed. You might see a little bit more of the first group than normal here. Again, you gotta play your kids. Your kids have to get reps in too. We're not trying to rub anything in here, I don't think, are the Missiles, but just getting kids reps. And there's Adamek
throwing Butler down for a loss on the play.
Adamek says boom, chicka boom. He broke through that line like a rocket ship.
That was nice.
Found his way quickly to the backfield.
I would say that Butler would say he felt like he was in a mason jar, had nowhere to go.
Yeah, bottled up there.
5-yard loss.
My wife just sent me an emoji. I don't quite understand after that crockpot comment. I don't.
Oh, I was going to say, can we even say this on the radio?
I've never seen such a thing. That's not something that I would normally do.
2nd and 15 for the Hawks. Cooper going to hand it off to Pruitt off the left side. Breaking a couple tackles, still going. Nice run there by Pruitt.
Yeah.
Tackled finally by Tom Smith. After a gain of about 10 there, Pruitt's best run of the night.
Yeah, nice run there by Timothy. Also, only a sophomore, another young kid.
Flag on the play.
Face mask on the end there.
Missiles as
gonna
well.
Tack on. That's going to give them a first down.
It's a 5 or 15-yard
maybe
variety.
not. They're going to be just short.
Well, they say give it.
There it is. Tip of the ball does look like it was across the line there.
Yep.
what I can only assume is stick number 2.
Yes. Yep, you're going with stick 1 is.
Yeah, stick 1 is on the ball, right?
Yep,
Stick 2 is that's got to be
That's how I would go with it. Shocker here, Ryan Dykstra watching from Manny's. Cooper back to pass, looking for his favorite target. Wild, knocked down there by Shank.
Bring that one in. Nice play there by Evan Shank.
Nice coverage there by Evan.
Evan Shank. 2nd and 10.
Looks like that field is in good condition here, Kurt, with the dry conditions.
Yeah.
They must wonder if they water it as well. It's no artificial plants out there. It's a real deal. Real grass.
Yeah, it looks good. They must be watering it like we do our field, or maybe they've gotten. I don't know of too many places that have gotten rain, but
I haven't either. I didn't know what to expect the other day when I walked outside and stuff was falling out of the sky.
Yeah, it was raining at the end of our volleyball game last night.
Adamek on another tackle. That was Pruitt there for gain of 1.
I thought I was going to melt. I'm kind of a little princess when it comes to stuff like that. I didn't know what to expect.
So 3rd down and 9 here for the Hawks. 9:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Missiles lead 52-6. Missiles will find out their playoff fate tomorrow. Trying to close out the season with an 8-1 record.
Yeah, that's a cool Saturday for when your team has a chance to make it into the playoffs. I just remember getting together, Sean Downey's house actually, waiting to hear our fate. Unfortunately, our fate was the eventual state champions in the Sobos, but
Cooper pass complete to Butler. He was tackled.
Spencer's got the ball.
Spencer strips it. Now he's
got
rumbling.
room in front of him.
Spencer 30, 20, 11 good alongside him, and Nye's going to get a strip.
Oh, no, he's going to go down.
Goes down at the 1. I'm not sure why he went down.
Yeah, I don't really know why he was looking back at the
Nye falls down at the 1-yard line after the 5th turnover. It was a completion to Butler on the play.
Yeah. Nye just stuck his lightsaber in there and pried it away.
So the completion was good for about a gain of 5, but then the fumble, 5th turnover. And Spencer Nye just maybe getting one of the younger kids a touchdown here.
Yeah.
Or let's see, looks a bunch of subs into it. Johnny's in there as well.
He was looking over at the sideline when he went down.
Looks like Saunders is in at quarterback, Wooden fullback, Johnson in at halfback.
In at the halfback.
They're going to pitch it to Johnson. Johnson runs in for a 1-yard touchdown run. Touchdown Johnson in the Missiles here makes the score 58-6. Johnny's first carry of the night. It's good for a touchdown.
Yeah.
.39 to go. Clock is stopped, I guess, on the extra point try. Johnson 1-yard touchdown run.
Missiles have Wyatt House handling the center duties right now. He's flanked by Gabe Pauley and Alex Chafee at the guard positions. Ian Rayhorn and Benny Mickelson are your tight ends. That ball.
Saunders fumbled the snap.
They never got quite up to Saunders, I don't think.
2-point conversion, no good. 7:39 to go in the in this 3rd quarter. Milledgeville 58, Hawks 6. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down.
Kirkland Hiawatha High School here in Kirkland, Illinois.
Bowden last back to his normal cameraman duties. I wish the camera was on him right now. He is enjoying the tunes.
Got a little hip action?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
A little back and forth, side to side. He's got Bowden would probably have a nice stanky leg.
He seems like the guy that would have a good
Gotta
stanky
get
leg.
Bowden on my volleyball team. Watch him serve an ace. Hit
Mike
that
Leach
stanky leg.
has a surprisingly good
I could see
stanky
that.
leg.
I could see that.
Wooden now handling the kicking duties. He's actually more known for the worm as Mike Leach.
Oh,
Nashville? Yes, might have to come out in Nashville.
Favorite dance move has to be the guitar leg. You need a partner, but I do like the guitar leg.
Landon Bell on the stop there for the Missiles. 7:20 and counting in this third quarter. Missiles lead 58-6. First and 10 for the Hawks. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Looking like the starters have seen their final actional play here in the regular season. Defensive line here looks like Wooden and Rayhorn are the ends.
Going with 5 down, 3 up.
House, Chafee, and Pauly on the line.
Tackled out
Saunders
here
in
by
at
Parker
linebacker.
Saunders.
Butler on the carry.
Brought down by number 32.
Gain of 6.
Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 here for the Hawks. Ball on their own 44-yard line. Cooper, same starters in for the Hawks here. They're closing out their football season. Not going to be in the playoffs this year. 23 gets his first carry.
Hunter Ziegler there with the carry for the Hawks, number 23.
Ziegler gains 3.
Ziegler met there by Jaden Promenchenko. Looked like he was on a treadmill there a little bit. Legs were turning, but he wasn't really going anywhere. Jaden able to hold him up before he could cross the first down stick there.
5 linemen, kind of a 5-3 here.
Yeah.
With the back, Promenchenko, Mickelson and Saunders at the linebackers.
Got Rayhorn in the game.
Pauly, Chafee, House, and Wooden on the line. Hand up the middle, 33.
Going to be a first down there for the Hawks.
Isaac Ramakun on the
Ramakun on the carry.
First down. Whatever.
About
First
7.
Down, Hawks. We're doing it all up here.
First and 10 for the Hawks. Ball on the Missiles 48-yard line. 5:15 and counting. Ramakun, nice carry up the middle there. Cooper under center, double tight end set, 2 backs in the backfield. Cooper going to hand to Butler.
He's met by Jaden Promenchenko along with Gabe Pauly.
Pauly on the stop, gain of 3 there for Butler.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 now for the Hawks.
Blake Wooden, I don't know if we mentioned he's in there for the Missiles at the end in this 5-3 look. Your backers are Benny Mickelson, Jaden Promenchenko, and Parker Saunders. Ian Rayhorn here over on our near side at the defensive end over here. Like to see this line get a little penetration here. They're kind of getting into the blocks.
There's a nice carry there once again. Butler on the carry, going to gain 6.
Give him the first
6
down
more.
here. Tommy Butler on the carry. One of your Kirkland Hiawatha seniors. There's number 11. Mike and Elin Smith listening in, enjoying the call.
First and 10 Hawks, ball on the Missiles 38-yard line. Cooper gonna hand to Pruitt off the rough side. Pruitt with a burst of speed. Yeah. Pruitt's gonna take it to the house, 38 yards there. Pruitt looked like he had one of favorite energy drink from Ruby's and took off.
He got a little burst of energy there and took off. Number 30, old Timmy Pruitt with the touchdown here.
The horns blaring here. Just must be nice. Over the PA.
Yeah.
38 yards there. Pruitt for the score. 3:33. Pruitt 38-yard run. The Hawks will go for 2. Cooper under center. Cooper going to hand off the middle to
Got
Butler.
it. Butler in for 2.
Who did it? The Butler did.
Yeah.
For the 2-point conversion.
Butler 2-point conversion.
With a candlestick in the kitchen.
Our score now, Milledgeville 58.
Your score,
Hiawatha
3:33 to
14.
go in this third. Milledgeville 58, Hiawatha 14. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network.
The watering hole in downtown Augusta is open and says good luck all area teams this season. Stop in for a cold drink Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can watch the game there today. If you aren't there, get there. And Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Watering hole says good luck to all area teams. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today.
Welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. The PA guy here.
I was going to
Who's
say,
in charge of this music?
Is
A+.
the PA guy over there? Are you on aux? Because this is the music here at Kirkland. Some of the best around. Congrats to that PA guy.
Josh Block with the kick to Promenschinkel. Fields at about his own 22. Up to the 30-yard line and going to be tackled there. Number, looks like 40 on the stop.
See, I don't know if
Dominic
it's just
Porter.
some of the stuff that the volleyball girls make me listen to, but the PA guy here has been on point tonight with his music after scores.
I'm not going to lie. I've almost gotten out of my chair a few times myself. Yeah. I'm no Bowden last out there. But
no. But it has made you want to dance. And that's all you can ask out of a guy running the music. It's what music should make you want to do. Get up and dance, sing along. Solid stuff here at Kirkland.
Yep. 1st and 10. Saunders under center. I formation behind him. Going to hand to Promenschinkel. Gain
a few yards
about
there
5. Yep.
Promenschinkel on that carry. Gain of 5 makes it 2nd and 5.
Gets a full head of steam going, and looks like he's caught at the line, but he falls forward for 5. 2:25 and counting in this third quarter. Coach Caravia's gun with the hood up over there. He must be getting cold on the sidelines.
Wish I had saved Princess for that comment.
Yeah.
Jaden's got some
Jaden
space.
tiptoeing down the sideline, but he's pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7.
Stepped out over here. That's a first down for the Missiles.
Start sending to your player of the game nominations here. Jaden Promenschinkel making another run for it. He's now up over 100 yards in the ball game. Ask Coach Caravia the Princess comment, but I always ask his wife Caitlin. I was like, "How's the baby doing at home?" She says, "Oh, Isla's good." I said, "I was talking about Austin." 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 42. Promenschinkel off the left side. Pushed out of bounds by Butler. See where they mark him. Hard to tell how far he got there.
Yeah, I always ask Austin how it's going too, and his response is usually she eats, she sleeps, she gets rid of it all.
Yep.
So again, you kind of do have to ask: are you talking about Isla or?
Yes. Gain of 4 for Promenschinkel. Or no, gain of 9. Now he moves up there.
Now he moved up.
Yeah. I thought he got more than that. 113 yards unofficially. Saunders under center. Hand to Wooden up the middle.
For Wooden. He's going to have a first down.
Wooden gains
Blake
2.
Wooden on that carry. Good enough for a first down. First and 10. Balls at the
1st and
Hawks,
10 for the Missiles. Down to the final 30 seconds of this third quarter.
Probably not going to be a play here by the Missiles.
Ooh, the Campus crew, Roy and Shelley. As well as my mom and dad checking on the way home from Bureau Valley. Did the Storm get a win? Let me know if Coach Kappas and the Storm were able to get a win here on their final game. This is going to do it here for the third quarter. Missiles lead 58-14. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network after this quick timeout.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandensville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb.
All right, welcome back here. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air just goes off if we're back on. It just continue. Banger after banger here, the sound guy. Saunders recovers his own fumble.
Continually brings it. He has not played a bad song yet.
As Coach Kappas, or known as King Kappas, I guess, Bureau Valley gets a win tonight.
How'd he earn that nickname?
Yeah, during the homecoming week, I guess they honored the staff. First-year teacher down at their Bureau Valley, and comes away with the King title.
Nice job. Nice job, Kappas.
2nd and 12 after the fumble. Saunders under center, I formation, gonna hand it to Promenschinkel. Met at the line of scrimmage.
Right away. Number 65, Riley Sight.
Yeah, nice play there by Sight. No gain on the play. Once again, tune in tomorrow night to the playoff show on WCCI. As well as the coaches show, the final coaches show of the year tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, Brian Roosh. And then the playoff show tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We'll break down all the 8-man and 11-man playoffs from 1A through 2, 3A. Mostly 8-man and 1A, 2A talk. It's going to have several area teams in it this year, which is fun. Saunders' pass falls incomplete for.
Pass was going out there, the Wyatt House.
Wyatt House.
Wyatt maybe getting a little, looking to get out a little early on his route there. Had a little exchange problem again there between him and Parker. They were getting some reps in. Over on the sidelines there.
Wooden's going to punt here. But yeah, last few years it's just been the Missiles, the local playoff team around. But this year we will have coverage of West Carroll.
All 3 Carroll County schools are going to be in
back
their
in the playoffs. And all 3 could have home games, too. As Wooden gets a nice punt, going to roll down inside the 20 and be down at the 19 there by Saunders.
Thought maybe number 11 there was swinging around. Butler was swinging around maybe to pick that one up, try and get a sneaky one in. But
down at the 19-yard line of the Hawks.
So Hawks will take over, 1st and 10. They scored on their last drive. See if they continue with their starters in. Looks like for the most part it's going to be. Cooper is in there, number 3. I don't know if I've called him as much out there, is in it. Joshua Block. 9:20 and counting in this one as we approach the 10 o'clock hour here in Kirkland. Same defense, a 5-3 defense here. Coach Roble in the Missiles. Now play action, and going to be intercepted. Saunders has an interception.
Yeah,
and tackled at the 30-yard line.
Quite a few this year for Parker.
Parker Saunders on that.
So the Hawks give the ball right back to the Missiles. As the Missiles will have it 1st and 10. Ball on the Hawks' 30-yard line. 8:38 to go. Check some other scores from around the area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our House Chafee line in.
We've been looking for that for several weeks.
It's been a while, but they're back. House Chafee.
Saunders going to hand it to Wooden. Wooden up the middle. Short gain.
Blake Wooden on that carry. Gain of 2, makes it 2nd and 8.
Joe Letty, which I had forgotten. Joe, I think he was giving us a World Series update. Forgot that was starting tonight.
Wow, yeah.
Yankees and the Dodgers is now 2-2 in the ninth.
You know, it's been a weird year. I was explaining with somebody today that you're kind of like, oh, man, it's already week 9 of the football season, but then there's a party that's like, it's only October? Just a weird, like, some things have seemed slow, some things have seemed really fast. The World Series is already happening. NBA's in swing. NFL's obviously in full force. College football. Good time to be a sports fan right now this time of year, though, too.
Wooden gain 2 his last time. Saunders is going to drop back to pass. He's going to air it out for Mickelson.
Nope,
It's going to be picked
there
off
it is
by
again.
Wild. Wild with room to run down the sideline. Getting some blocks.
Cuts up.
And going to be finally tackled
Finally
there.
brought down
Saunders
there by
throws
Saunders.
throws the interception, but he makes the tackle.
Kobe Wild with about his 5th catch tonight on both sides of the ball.
The ball will be placed at their own 46-yard line.
Get up for the Hawks crowd here as well.
Yeah.
At a 58-14,
They're sticking in it, still supporting their team. That's good to see.
Cheering their boys on like this is a 6-6 ball game here. But yeah, good to see here supporting their athletes out there.
Far too often you can kind of see, we've seen it. We've seen fan bases, I don't want to say give up, but it's, you know. But give these boys some positive energy here. Nice job, Hiawatha crowd.
Cooper gonna keep it off the right side and tackled there nicely by Wooden. Gain of 1 there for Cooper.
Cooper on that quarterback keep, gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
What's your guess of what time of sandwich did Kelly and Corinne come up with? What's your bet?
What
back
kind?
Back at the bus. Yep. You got a guess? Turkey, ham?
I'm going to say that there's a mixture would be my guess. Some people I've heard, do not enjoy double meat sandwiches. Like they don't want a turkey and ham. They don't want to. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the club.
That's not shocking to me.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the club.
Yeah, I do. I agree too. Yep. 2nd down and 9. Ramakong. That's a nice football name too.
Yeah.
Gain of about 5.
Isaac Ramakun on that.
That name could be a nice football game name, potentially like a Dungeons and Dragons type of name, or a
3rd and 4 for the Hawks.
potentially appear in Harry Potter. All around solid name.
Yep. Such good ones. Gus. What was the last one we had here last week?
Oh, last week there was a good one. It was
River Ridge.
I don't remember, but there was a good one.
3rd and 4. Going to be Butler off the right side, getting a good block from Pruitt.
Ooh,
and weaving in and out of traffic, and I think he might take it. Can Promishinkle track him down?
Jaden runs him down.
Yeah, he does.
11, Tommy Butler on that
But
carry.
gets it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. 43 yards there for Butler.
Nice cut up field that time by Butler. Just Jaden Promishinkle proving too fast, prevents the imminent touchdown.
So 4:34 to go. Hawks trying to punch in another one here, 58-14.
The best name on the list is probably the center. Looks a lot like Mike Bukowski. Unfortunately, you know, not through any fault of his own. The center just doesn't get a lot of play calling time.
Yep. Butler off the pitch off the right side, makes
Nice
a cut,
back
and
again.
he is in for a Hawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Hawks.
Butler goes 5 yards.
Thomas Butler, one of the Hawks seniors. That's a
big deal.
That's a big memory. That's a big thing for him to take with him. Getting that touchdown here.
So the Hawks back on the board here, 58-20. So 2-point try now here for the Hawks. 4:11 to go in the ball game. Cooper under center, Butler and Pruitt in the backfield. Cooper Hands it to Butler. Lunges. In. 2-point conversion. Good. 4:11 to go in this fourth quarter. Missiles lead 58-22. We'll be back on the Missile Sports Network after this short timeout.
Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area. Customer service is one of their specialties. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121.
Welcome back here. A dance party's broke out here in the stands.
Dance party in Kirkland, Hiawatha. Even some of the boys out on the kickoff team are dancing.
Here goes Block with the kick. Going to be picked up by Promenschinkel about his 27-yard line. Across the 30, 35, 40, 45. Spins around the 50
on his feet.
to about the 48-yard line. As Newman falls tonight to a battle of 7-1 teams. Monmouth Roseville comes to Newman and gets the shutout win 21-0. I was trying to check the score of the Sterling Moline game. I have not seen a score of that one yet.
At the 49-yard line of the Hawks.
Sterling was trying to clinch get their sixth win. They're 5-3. They should be playoff bound.
Yeah. Sterling did not make the playoffs last year, right?
They did at 4-5.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They were 16 seed and went on the road and beat a Chicago Public League and a 1 seed in the first round.
Is a team that's been on just a tear of consistently making the playoffs in our area as well.
It's Ray Horn on the carry.
Met right away in the backfield there.
Going to be a loss of about 3 there. I think that's Ray Horn's first varsity carry of the year.
Yeah.
Ross on the stop.
Ross there, another senior for the Hawks, getting a tackle.
Sarah scores second down to 2:40 to go.
Clock is still running here in Kirkland. It was over 40 points at half, so we're still on that rule.
Going to be a pitch to Ray Horn. Ball is loose. Ball is loose. Ray Horn never received that pitch and going to be recovered here by the Hawks.
Butler in there right away hit Parker Saunders as he was tossing that ball. That ball just never got out to Ray Horn. Recovered by the Hawks.
2 minutes to go in the ball game. As the Hawks still going to stick with their starters throughout this ball game, it looks like. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. I have it on the Missile 44-yard line. Cooper. Their center going to pitch to the senior. Butler off the left side, and Butler's down to the sideline, out of bounds at the 30.
Taken out of bounds there by Ian Rayhorn.
13 more yards for Butler.
Even though he went out of bounds, the clock's still going to run here.
About the 31-yard line. Nope. Running clock. 1st and 10 here. Under center, Cooper. Hand it to Butler up the middle. Big stick there.
Big stick
Mickelson in
Benny
there.
Mickelson.
Wooden in there on the stop as well. Oh,
Mickelson
boy,
hit
Butler.
the hit stick on that one. Butler got up and then came back down.
Yeah.
But he's up again.
Gain of 4 there for Butler. Down to the final 30 seconds in this ball game. 2nd and 6.
One more play here maybe for the Hawks on their season.
Cooper under center. Butler and Pruitt in the backfield. Going to be a toss to Butler. Butler off the right side. And going to be tackled by Mickelson. Tripped up by Wooden as well. About 5. Oh, man.
Hawks are going to take timeout here with 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Don't love to see that, but 10 seconds to go.
Gotten a couple votes for Jaden Provenchenko for player of the game tonight.
Sterling lost 45-31 to Moline. Thanks, Mike, for that score.
Shouted out Mike and Lynn Smith for watching us tonight. Jess Roble would like to give a reverse shout out.
Fun fact, yes.
Yeah, reverse shout out, fun fact to Elin. Being the best dental hygienist around.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hawks here. They take a timeout with 10 seconds remaining in this ball game. Trying to get one more score in here. 58-22.
Yeah, however this plays out, this play is probably going to end.
They could take another timeout if they see fit.
They do still have them, I suppose.
Butler going to hand it to, or Cooper going to hand it to Butler off the left side. Gets down the sideline.
Parker had him.
Goes out of bounds near the 10. And then the clock is going to run out.
Go off.
Going to knock him out about the 5-yard line, it looks like. So about 15 yards on the carry. So that's going to do it here. Your final, Milledgeville 58, Kirkland Hiawatha 22. Go over some stats here. Unofficially for the Hawks, 15 carries, 82 yards for Butler and a touchdown. We've got Ramakong 2 carries for 7, Pruitt 4 for 49.
They're going to give the Hawks a timeout here and let them run another play.
Getting to the point where you almost rolled. Do you put the starting defense out there just to get,
yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
when it's spinner, yeah. So an untimed down for some reason. They're going to say with now they now put 5 seconds.
The coach down here was calling a timeout here. The line.
They're saying 2 seconds on the clock.
Side, but
so timeout Hiawatha. Game not final yet.
Yeah, I have 2 theories here. One of them involves bringing our starting defense back out. The other one involves us maybe just going and getting our line and letting them score here.
So Cooper under center, Pruitt and Butler in the backfield. Cooper pitch to Butler. Butler off the right side, lunges, and he's in for the touchdown. Butler goes 5 yards for the touchdown.
So they have won the Super Bowl here.
As time runs out, Butler
got
goes.
A confetti cannon sighting.
They're not going for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, man, there goes a piece right on Kyle.
So, 58-28. At least it's orange.
Yeah.
Celebrate the small victories, I guess. Yeah. As your final here, Milledgeville 58. Hiawatha 28. So the Missiles get their 8th victory of the year here, Kurt. As dominant fashion, a game they led here 58-6 at one point here. But the Hawks here score the final 3 touchdowns, and it's 58-28 is your final. Butler, couple touchdowns, 87 yards, highlights the Hawks. For the Missiles here, they have Tom Smith, 2 carries for 80 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. Johnson, 1 carry, 1 yard, and a touchdown. Jaden, 15 carries. Jaden Promenchenko, 15 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Wooden, 2 carries for -1, or for 2 carries for 4 yards, excuse me. Ray Horn, 1 carry for -3. Francis was 6 for 10 through the air, 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Johnson 2 for 33 and a touchdown. Livingood 1 for 13. Tom Smith 2. So yeah, tomorrow night, WCCI 7 o'clock playoff show. Tune in there. We'll break down all the brackets and run through them. Set playoffs. We'll even probably have maybe some announcements. Could have a Friday night game maybe. I know Coach Robles mentioned that. We did that last year. I always prefer the Saturday, but first round is all right for a Friday night.
Yep.
So all depend on who the first round matchup is too.
Yeah, I think last year there was a lot of factors to it, but I think one of the factors was Orangeville was our first round game, and they're kind of a Saturday team potentially, so maybe you go Friday night. But playoff atmosphere is always a good one. Good luck on that playoff show tomorrow night, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you.
I got to see Brian Roosh at our polo game on Tuesday.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. I had asked him why I wasn't hearing him in the mornings, and he told me he was on vacation. But apparently vacation required calling a volleyball game on a Tuesday night.
Yes, that's not surprising. Yes, not surprising at all. But once again, your final here, Milledgeville 58, Kirkland Hiawatha 28. We'll be back here. We'll see if we can get Coach Roll up here as well as our player of the game. Stay tuned right here on the Missile Sports Network. All right, welcome back here to Kirkland Hiawatha High School. Welcome to the post-game show. Kyle Leach joined by the Selman Electric player of the game, Jaden Promenschinkel. Jade, congratulations on being selected as player of the game, and back-to-back weeks, over 100 yards unofficially. I had you down for 113 yards and a touchdown. Just talk about your late success here, really becoming a factor in this Missile offense here.
Yeah, I've just been really putting a lot of work into practice. Brad gave me a shot, and I took it. Just a lot of work, running hard, doing the best I can.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what we were talking, me and Kurt were talking. It seems like when you're offense, defense, you have one speed, and that is full go. But how about offensively, defensively, what do you like to play better, offense or defense?
I think I like to play offense more, just like to run the ball.
All right. And now next week, you guys successful 8-1 season, but talk about next week playoff pairings. How about what do you guys got planned? You got anything planned tomorrow as a team to hear the pairings, or what's on the schedule for tomorrow?
I really don't know.
Don't know yet. But let's talk about how you're looking forward to the playoffs next year. New season starts over, record clean, and take it each game by game, or what are you looking forward to the playoffs here starting next week?
Really just I've been getting my opportunities lately and getting my opportunity in a playoff game, just playing my potential in a playoff game.
All right. And we'll get to know Jaden here a little bit more. What's your go-to drink, favorite drink?
Ooh, probably an orange Gatorade.
Orange Gatorade. How about favorite candy or snack?
Probably Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon ones. I like those.
All right. And other hobbies other than football. What is Jaden? What's another interest of yours?
Really just hanging out with friends, doing whatever, just kind of just messing around.
All right. So, Andrew, I'll put you on the spot here. Your speed, you get that from your mom or your dad?
I really don't know.
Oh, you got to pick one.
I'd probably go with my dad.
Your dad. All right. Well, congratulations, Jaden, our Selman Electric player of the game, and good luck next week in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right. That was Jaden Promenschinkel. I believe we got Coach Roble here up next. He will jump in here. Congratulations. Finished the year 8-1 here once again, a 58-28 win over Hiawatha. You guys score early and often. Little sloppy start to start the game. I think both teams were wondering what was going on with the football. Both teams were having a trouble there early on.
Yeah, I thought, you're right. A little sloppy start there. One of our goals was to have a non-defensive touchdown, and we gave one up. It seemed like the ball was on the ground quite a bit, both teams. I don't know if it's the first time playing in a little chilly weather or what's going on there, but that's something that we talked about at halftime. We had to clean up. We can't, be loose with the football.
All right, 8-1. You guys close out the year, and another game here these last 3-4 weeks. I thought once again, different formations, different guys touching the ball. Everybody getting involved in the offense here again this week.
Yeah, Coach Noble. We've been working a lot of different things here, trying to find some new things that'll work, and I think we found some things that will, and continue to improve on those things. And I think I said it last week. We got a lot of playmakers, and we just got to make sure we get the hands in those guys, the ball in those guys' hands, because we have several guys that can take it the distance at any time.
All right, 8-1, another successful year. We've talked. You guys have had success every year in the 8-man seasons, but one thing you guys haven't had yet is a long postseason run. Just talk about the prep coming in next week, or starting the playoffs next week, and what's your plans tomorrow as a team there, Coach?
Nothing really tomorrow as a team. Let the guys, do their own thing. You're right, though. We've had some real nice 8-man seasons. We just can't seem to get over that hump, and I think the guys are real hungry. I thought we were hungry last year too, but this group seems a little more focused and a little chip on their shoulder. They want something to prove, have something to prove. So it'll be a fun night tomorrow night to see where we go. I know there's a lot of projections out there, and a lot of conjecture. You really don't know though until that name pops up on the screen, and hopefully our guys come ready to practice. And I told them, post game huddle there. 8-1's a great season. There's lots of missile teams that would have killed to be 8-1, and there's a lot of teams right now in the state of Illinois that'd love to be 8-1, and we just need to enjoy that now. Enjoy that, in 24 hours, and even into Monday, and then once we find out who we play, really start getting ready for that postseason.
Yeah, 4 straight years. I was talking to you earlier. I think that's only the second time. I know it's 8-man and 11-man. It's still in Milledgeville postseason history. It's the second time in school history you guys have made the postseason 4 times in a row. Last time was the mid-'80s.
That's great, and I think obviously with our numbers, I think it says a lot to our kids because we haven't had. I think our first year in 8-man we had a pretty good sized roster, but other than that, we've been one of the smaller teams. You look at who plays 8-man, and I think. I don't know. I think we're the 3rd or 4th smallest team in 8-man. So we have kids that like to play football and they play it well. Our coaching staff does a great job getting them ready every week, and so we're proud of what we've accomplished here. We just got to make sure that we keep working, keep the eyes on the prize, and every day come to practice and try to get better. That's been our theme the last few weeks here. Just finding something to get better at. And that will take us a long way.
Yeah, congratulations. Like I said, that's 8-1, another successful season. You guys and the staff did just an incredible job, what you guys have been able to do with the numbers in the mid-20s. Not only, the numbers are in that, but you guys not the biggest team every week out there either, size-wise. So it's like
yeah. We had. I think again, our first 8-man year, I think was probably our biggest year size-wise, and we have a lot of guys that are undersized. Even our big linemen aren't that big compared to a lot of teams. But they play hard and they're strong and they're scrappy. And I appreciate what you guys have done all this past couple of years. It's great having these YouTube broadcasts. It's a lot of fun, and I know the kids love it. I know on the way home I'll probably hear some of the audio of this broadcast because some of them say they watch this more than film. So it's great, and it's a fun community to be part of, a fun football program to be part of, and I feel lucky to be where we're at right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check the first series. Just check out the tone and see what you think of.
Okay.
Quite the interesting first series we had here. Had a lot of comments on that one. But,
all right.
But anyway, congratulations, Coach. Like I said, enjoy each win. Another successful 8-1 year. And, yeah, good luck tomorrow night. I'm sure I'll be talking to you tomorrow night on the WCCI playoff show.
Sounds great. Thanks.
All right, that was Jason Roble, head coach of the Missiles. They get a win here tonight, 58-28 over the Hawks. As we'll be back here with Kurt Folk, and we'll close up our broadcast. Close out our broadcast here from Kirkland, Hiawatha. What time have we reached now? On 10:30.
10:30. It's officially past my bedtime.
10:30. So once again, our final here, Kurt, 58-28, and hopefully we'll be on. I'm not sure if we'll be on WCCI next week with all the Eastland having a home game, West Carroll having a home game, and us, but we'll be YouTube regardless. So any final thoughts as we close it out here from Kirkland?
Coach Roble covered it all. Stuff we talked about. The goal from here is Missiles victory. Join us Tuesday at Indian Creek for the volleyball game. Little shameless plug there for that team as well, but regionals go there. But otherwise, excited for some Missiles football playoff action. So,
all right, that's going to close out our coverage. I'd like to thank our man running things here the first half, Bowden Last, as well as the man, the myth, the legend, Brooks Wilkinson, the brains of this operation, and Lily Biller. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, we appreciate them. Thank you guys very much.
And thank you, Kurt. It's been a fun 9 weeks, and hoping we've got 3 or 4 more weeks left in us.
Yeah, definitely hope we get to bring this to you guys several more weeks here. So,
all right, that's going to close it out. Your score from Kirkland, Milledgeville 58, Kirkland 28. We'll see you next week.